You may remember in 2018 we hosted 8 kids from Ukraine.
It was a lot of work.
But it was so fun!
We wanted to keep them all.
We cried a lot when they left.
We missed them so much that our team brought them back last Christmas.
They got to spend Christmas with a family instead of in an orphanage.
That wouldn't be a nice way to spend Christmas, alone in an orphanage.
And some of them found their forever families. But others still didn't have a family. But God was still working. While 2 of our kids were staying with ministry partners to get dental work done, they met a family that was doing missionary work. This family couldn't keep them off their minds. 6 months later, while visiting Ukraine, they bumped into our missions team at a church service.
That doesn't sound like an accident.
This family decided to host these 2 kids during the summer.
It was an instant connection.
Now they have also found their forever family. God was working even when we couldn't see.
That is a really amazing story.
I'm so happy for them.
Because of what we've done, 7 children are being pursued for adoption.
Also this summer, Dad was gone for a whole month. He took 3 teams and did 3 different camps.
We missed him a lot.
Yes, but so many awesome things happened during the summer.
We also hosted 4 kids here this summer.
Kids who would have just been sitting there all summer received the hope of God. They played games, gave hugs, and were shown love.
Okay, guess I'm glad you went.
Me too, but I want to go next time.
One of my favorite moments from the summer camps this summer, and it was a little out of my comfort zone, we were doing small groups, 16 to 19-year-olds. And I'm not as good with them. I mean, 10-year-olds, 9-year-olds, you can just tickle them, play with them, and you've opened their heart. Obviously, you can't do that to a 19-year-old. Might not work. These kids have very little hope for a future. They're about to go into a world with little training, with very little prospects. But it was amazing because God used my testimony of seeing my mom struggle and die from alcoholism when I was young, and how Jesus reached out and saved my life at a critical point. The last day, I really shared with them about how Jesus can come into your life. And these boys who were nearly grown men, as I told them about the hope of heaven, about Jesus coming into their life, forgiving their sins, giving them a hope and a future, were crying and asked Jesus to come into their life and to wipe them clean and to give them a hope and a future. It was the most beautiful part of the summer.
It's amazing! It was another incredible story this summer.
We haven't been able to see or have communication with 4 of our kids from Camp Legacy. Our incredible partners on the ground in Ukraine were able to get our team into the orphanage to see them. We were able to remind one of the girls that we love her and are still fighting for her, even when they keep us from seeing her. The other 3 are the boys who are being adopted. Our team reminded them that they are not forgotten and that they have a family coming for them.
They're all filled with joy. Hope renewed.
Hope renewed.
There were so many stories like this, but this video is getting too long. So many kids were impacted. Thanks for giving your money so we could help these kids.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So much has happened in the 3 years that we started this ministry. It started out with us just doing it kind of on the side, part-time, as we had our jobs and our life going on. But then something started to shift, and last year we more than quadrupled everything that we had done the previous 2 years. So we've realized and decided that we are going to pursue doing this ministry full time. We have to take the next few years to keep building and growing what we've started to impact more and more kids, so that we can build a model so the kids can get home faster, so that if they can't be adopted, there's support for them in Ukraine to get loved, training, mentorship, help. We have hit a crux point in our ministry where the work and the attention that's needed is full-time. Yet our ministry isn't big enough where it's able to financially support us yet. One thing we really found over the last 6 to 12 months is that the more we focus our time and attention on our ministry impacting the kids, the more our business suffers here. And the more we shift gears and focus on our business here and try to catch up, the more our ministry suffers and these kids aren't being helped and nothing is moving forward. And ultimately, the kids suffer, they're there longer, And we want to raise financial and prayer support so that we can focus our time and attention on impacting more orphans, helping them find their forever home, and fulfilling our organizational mission, which is to see every orphan in Ukraine saved, loved, adopted, and empowered to reach their God-given potential. So hey, would you take the next days, weeks to pray about how God might want you to become a prayer or financial partner in our ministry? Hey, thank you for helping us take the next step to reach and impact more kids in Ukraine.
1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Thank you.
I think we should adopt some of them. Some of them have to stay in Ukraine and we can adopt those people.
Those another incredible stories this summer, but we don't have enough time. Sorry.